Hey, this is Matt Reisinger with Reisinger Homes. Welcome to my video blog dedicated to building science and fine craftsmanship. We're in the master bathroom on a 1930s house that my company did a whole house remodel on. The architect on this project was Hugh Jefferson Randolph, and I want to show you the craftsmanship that goes into building a hidden door. There's actually a door here into the master water closet behind me. Check this out. Shiplap clad wall. This is the original wood walls from the house from when it was built in the 30s, and we reused them to make this hidden water closet door. Isn't that cool? And then of course these have auto closers on them, so after you get into that toilet room, all you do is let the door shut and you're perfectly flush. The only thing that gives you away here is just this vertical slit on this horizontal wood clad wall. Let's rewind time, and I want to show you how we built this and show you the hardware that it takes to accomplish a door like this. There's a lot of craftsmanship and a lot of manpower and thought that goes into one of these. Let's rewind time. Master bathroom. And I wanted to show you the hinges we're using. I've done some other videos on Sugatsuni hinges. In this case, we didn't need quite the adjustability, and so we're using a Soss hinge on this door. We need 4 of these. This is the Soss model 218, and check these guys out. What a nice piece of hardware. These are a hidden hinge that we're going to sink into the door and into the jamb, and then they'll be totally hidden from front view. And then this door to the toilet area, basically the water closet, we wanted to keep the door closed, obviously. And so we're using this. This is a Soss auto closer. They call it the invisible closer. And the model number on this one is a 218 ICU. I think the IC stands for internal closer. It's got so much spring tension, it's really hard to show you exactly how it works. But I thought I'd show you sort of the install steps, and then we'll stitch this together when we're all done and show it to you. One quick note, do not use, when you're doing this type of fine carpentry work, you do not want to use drywall screws, which are the black screws that you buy at the big box stores. They're way too brittle. We're a big fan of these Spax construction screws. You can find these all over the place. They're a little harder to find, but boy are they worth it. These in particular are a star drive. Much, much stronger. They're not going to snap on you. Much better product to use for this type of fine carpentry. So let me show you what the doorway looks like. This is the entrance. We made this jamb out of poplar rather. The tile's down already and is covered. That's what this ram board is doing here. So the finished floor is in already. The finished drywall is in on the top. This jamb here is about to get laid. This is our pocket door that has our Hafele hardware track up there, and then we're going to clad the entire wall in an old wood that was original to the house called shiplap, which was used for sheathing. You're going to see that in some other parts of the house. But let's go back and show you where George is actually working on the door and is getting ready to sink these closers in. So walk with me into the other room. We're walking out of the master bedroom basically here, and now you can get a feel for what that shiplap looks like. We've clad some other walls in the house in shiplap. This door has Sugatsuni hinges. We do not have an auto closer on this one. But over here, George is working on getting the hinges laid on the door. This door is a stave core door. It's a solid core, smooth panel. It's got a mahogany face on it. It's meant to be basically a painted door. But because it's stave core, which means that it's solid wood on the inside, most solid core doors have a mixture of either particle board or cardboard, things like that on the inside. They're not the correct choice for this type of application. You really want a stave core door, which means that it's solid wood laid up on the inside, and then it has a nice veneer on the outside to make it nice and smooth and paintable. We're using a Forstner bit to mortise in here. This is the template that comes with the Soss hinges. One thing to note, these hinges are a little offset, so these are not perfectly in the center of this 1 3/4 door. It's so that when the door opens, it doesn't pinch on the jamb. And really, we're just using a standard, I think this is a 1-inch Forstner bit. We're mortising down in, and then eventually this will slide right in there. We've got a little chisel work to do, but we'll pick this video back up once this door's up. I wanted to at least show you the process that starts, so we'll see in a little bit. Okay, everybody, we're back. The door has been hung. George, my Finnish carpenter, has done just a great job on this. Look how pretty this is. This is going to be a floor-to-ceiling door. You can see the Soss hinges are in place. We've got 4 hinges for this heavy door. This is that standard hinge. And we've talked about Sugatsuni hinges before. These are really a good value. These are like $40-some per hinge. And look at this really nice hinge up here that has the spring attached to it. This is their invisible closer. You need some pretty good wall depth for this. You can see we've got a double 2x4 wall with some extra thickness. And boy, look at that closing action. Really, really smooth and nice. Next up,